Detecting massive energy signature in the region. Cannot identify it.
Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Subnautica. Last time we went out and we got some Cyclops fragments, and guess what? We can build a Cyclops now. Whoops, PDA, come on. And if we go down here to the blueprints, all the way down, well, not all the way down, but pretty close to the bottom. There we go. We got the hull, the bridge, and the engine, and now we can build a Cyclops, which is very exciting. I don't think that's going to happen this episode, but we have a radio message to listen to here.
Automated distress signal from live pod 12. Coordinates attached. Warning, live pod has sucked beyond safe diving distance. Do not attempt retrieval without submersible support.
Signal location updated.
Ah, I know where life pod 12 is. I remember that one. Let's see. Something I would love to build as soon as I can. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Moon pool. 2 titanium ingots, lubricant, and lead. Well, normally titanium wouldn't be an issue, but the resource problems we're having now, that would be a little more difficult. So, in the meantime, why don't we head somewhere where we are sure to find a whole bunch of titanium. I actually have a good bit of titanium right there. Oops. There we go. No, stop it. I want to see what's in this locker here. Ooh, hang on. We have... that makes 12 right there. 12 plus another 5 just gives us 17, so... Yeah, we're gonna need more titanium. Well, let's make 1 ingot right now, just to take up less space. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna put those away in here, and the next locker. I will try to organize these later. Right now, I'm not too worried about it. Put those away. Okay, so... I don't know... Yeah, okay, let's make sure we have the radiation helmet on, and because of where we're going, we won't need the rebreather, so I will just go ahead and put that away. We don't want that right now. And how are we doing on batteries? Are we okay here? Full? Repair tool, I don't think we'll use it that much to warrant it. Yeah, okay. Full laser cutter, full propulsion cannon, those are the important ones. Well, basically full propulsion cannon. Those are the important ones. So we could head to life pod 12, but it is at about 250 meters, and right now our Seamoth can only go down to 200, so we could swim the rest of the way, but, you know, I have something better in mind for us. So we're going to head this direction. We're going to go take a look at the Aurora up close and personal, and see what we can grab from it. And I am going to be keeping an eye out for anything... Whoa. Screw you, buddy. I'm going to be keeping an eye out for any scannables, and I already found one scannable that I would like to grab and take advantage of. This, if you know me, coffee vending machine. Oh yeah, it's going to be a good time in Subnautica now. You have lots and lots of coffee. Booyah. Now we can make a coffee vending machine. It didn't come up on the left for some reason, but if we go down here... should be right there, and it's just 2 titanium, so we will be making one of those. It's actually a pretty good source of water early in the game. You may have noticed by this point that our water goes down just a little bit faster than our food, which creates some problems. Need a lot more bladderfish than any other kind of fish, really, if that's how you're getting your water, which can be difficult sometimes. So the coffee vending machine is actually a really cheap way to get some, you know, a steady flow of water coming in, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense because coffee actually dehydrates you, but whatever. Each coffee cup gives you +4 water in this game, so you know what, I'll take it. Gives me an excuse to drink coffee in-game and out of game, so booyah, right? I'll take it. Now, let's see. I want to leave some space. I think after this one piece here, we'll call it off in terms of gathering. In fact, we'll drop one because we're going to be finding quite a bit of stuff in the Aurora that I want to bring out with me. Notably, there will be a ton of supply crates that probably have food and water in them, and I need those, so we're going to prioritize those things. But the way into the Aurora is actually near the front, where it blew up and made this gigantic hole where basically most of the ship has kind of disappeared. Well, most of the front of the ship has kind of disappeared. I am excited for them to fix the resource bug. I don't know, I still have not heard anything about that, but it will make this a little more fun, to say the least.
Readings in this region are sparse. The Aurora's radioactive fallout will have devastating effects on the alien ecosystem if not contained within the next 24 hours.
Now, have your propulsion cannon ready, because there are probably going to be these little guys. Guess what you can do? Get out of here, suckers. Just pick them up with the propulsion cannon. Get them out of your life, so that they are not a problem anymore. Where are you? There you go. There. So, oh, this is not the only reason we need the propulsion cannon here, but it does help. The reason we need the propulsion cannon is to get all this crap out of the way. Like this. And you can just tap up to let go of whatever you're holding instead of shooting it, which doesn't consume as much power. Actually, it doesn't consume any power to just drop something, as opposed to firing something, which does take power. Hey, look, there's an extra battery. Good. And this is why I was kind of holding off on using the copper for batteries, because I knew we were going to be coming here and getting a lot of extra batteries out of these supply crates. And there are a lot of those supply crates in here, so... And might as well grab, whoops, the spare fire extinguisher, because that is not the last time we're going to have to use that. Now if we come down here, there's a PDA to the right. Lab access. If we open this up, code is 6483. Actually, I remembered that. And again, I did just do this recently on my other save file. So that unlocks the door. We can come in here and grab another PDA. What can we learn from the hive mind of Strader 6? Oh gosh, there's a lot. I'll scroll through this so you guys can pause and read if you would like. Oh, it's shaking. Oh, it's all shaking. There we go. And then this one.
Data bank corruption was detected on your PDA. Your technology blueprints have been updated. Seek fluid intake.
I think it just gave us the repulsion cannon, which is pretty sweet. I've not made the repulsion cannon, rather, so I genuinely don't know what it, like, you know, how it works exactly. Yeah, that would be interesting to try out. For this Let's Play, I would like to give almost everything at least a try, even if I have not tried it before, or even if I don't know if it'll be useful. Like the light stick, I've never used the light stick before, or the grav trap, I've only seen it used, I've not used it myself. Things like that. Aurora black box data. Well, let's ascend here.
PDA data.
Let's see. Oh. Monitoring equipment failed at T plus 13 hours. Ah. Burning, sizzling stuff falling into the water. Alright, then we want to go down here. Now, there's another tool that I held off on making for a little while, and it's the flashlight, because look, they give us a flashlight. Ta-da! So now we have a flashlight. Piece of cake. Coming to the Aurora is useful for a lot of reasons, not the least of which are those. So, also... originating on the other side of the hull breach in this room. Practically necessary in this game is the prawn suit right here. And I was talking earlier about how big fragments can give you, you only need 4 of them, and the little fragments you need like 20, you know, if you just find like the arms. So if you come to the Aurora, they have a ton of these big fragments lying around that you can just scan nice and easy. I should be able to, there we go. And there's a supply crate here, but I don't need, oh, that had a power cell in it. That's sweet. That is some sweet loot right there. Power cells cost 2 batteries to make, so finding a power cell for free is even better. It's like 2 batteries in one, plus a little bit of silicone rubber that I don't have to make anymore. And this should be it for the prawn suit. Yes, because we did find one large prawn suit fragment somewhere else. Now, you're not done in this room here, because if you come over this way, you can actually grab a storage module out of that little thing there. And that, on a Seamoth, will give you an extra storage slot, which has, I think, 16 spaces, right? It makes a 4x4. Yeah, so it'd be 16 spaces. And that is helpful. In the prawn suit, it gives you an extra row of inventory space, which is an extra 6 spaces. Don't ask me why it's not a consistent number between both, things, but whatever. So this is part of the reason I wanted to save inventory space, because I knew we were going to come into this little storage room here and grab a whole bunch of nutrient blocks and water. And we got a bunch of stuff to scan, including a vending machine, and this is another relatively cheap way to make food in your base. Granted, it would take a lot of food, because the snacks don't give you that much, but I suppose if you just want food, and you don't really care how long it takes you to get or eat that food, then there you go, that's another option. So we're going to scan the counter, and the shelf,
New blueprint acquired.
and then we got another PDA here. Today's menu. Okay, this is probably Ozzy's Cafe, like from LifePod 17 that we heard from, and Keep Calm Kitty poster. We gotta have the Keep Calm Kitty poster. Obviously, we're gonna hang that right in the entrance to our base. And then let's make a right first. If we come in here, we've yet another PDA. Oh, okay. Here's a voice log.
Listen, I know I don't have the right to make demands of you, but I need you to understand that I want to change our arrangement.
I hear what you're saying, and I will try to respect it. How would you like to change it?
I would like to reduce our contact hours
How much further can we do that?
to 0.
You're dumping me.
I'm changing the terms of our relationship.
How is it still a relationship if we don't see each other?
It's a relationship of a kind.
I feel you just want to spend more time with that dumb guy in his dumb robot suit.
That's not a feeling. It's a judgment. And I feel hostility in what you're saying. Perhaps your jealousy is a sign that you need to take another look at your business model. Why can't you just be happy for me?
I am happy for you, and I'm happy for all the guys in the prawn bay. I'm just not happy for me.
This is why I want to change our arrangement.
Damn! I'm getting some more free batteries here. We got Altera Alms pamphlet. Okay.
PDA data.
I just want to make sure there's not like audio recordings I can grab in here. If I have to, I'll drop the scrap metal. But so cabin 5, as you can see, we are not going to be able to get in there, so there's no point wasting the fire extinguisher on that. I don't need a first aid kit. Ooh, poster. Natural Selection. Unknown Worlds, one of their other games, but I have not played it, so I didn't even know it was a thing until I actually saw the poster and was like, oh, that's cool, and looked into Unknown Worlds a little bit more. And I was like, oh, that's cool. Let's drop one fire extinguisher because it's almost dead. Battery. I want batteries. I loves me some batteries. I could cheese this part a little bit. But, I don't know. Let's see if I have the code. I know what the code is, but I would kind of like to find it legitimately. Let's see. LifePod 6, lab access. Alright, we'll wait on this one until I have the until I legitimately find the code. But I know what it is, so I really want to just kind of go get it now. I don't want to drop scrap metal because I have a storage unit now. So, okay, I'm going to run back to the Seamoth. I'm going to come back here, grab that poster, and I'll see you guys back right there, where we will continue the search through the Aurora. So I suppose I'll point this out, but if you have any upgrade modules at all to put in your Seamoth, you come around to the left side, you stick them in here, and find your upgrade. There it is, storage module, and you equip that, and it puts the storage module on the side. There's a few different spots where these can go. They can go, let's see, let's put the nutrient blocks in there. They can go here, or here, or there, or down here on the side. And it depends on which slot you put it in, but that only actually matters on PC because we can't choose what spot we put those in on Xbox, which is kind of a shame, because there are some times where it's like, it'd be really easy for me if it was on this other side while it's, say, docked in the moon pool or something. But anyways, I'll meet you guys back at the spot we left off. And here we are. So we're right back in the prawn bay, as you can see, and we're going to go ahead and repair this little bit of wiring here. Just like so. Now we can open the door and proceed. This is a bug I ran into on my other save file. This room is a little weird in terms of loading stuff. So since we have another 16 slots now, I'm gonna go ahead and happily grab bottled water and all this kind of stuff. Another battery. Oh man, it'd be cool to find another power cell lying around in a supply crate, but I don't know if we'll get that lucky. They're pretty rare as is. Uh-oh. Yep. So I'm just gonna hang out here for a second because I don't wanna
Integrating new PDA data.
don't wanna okay, whew. I didn't want to get stuck in the terrain. Alright, with that new PDA data, let's see. Oh, here we go. So this is where that code 1869, I already knew what that code was. It's just memorable because it's like a year. So I don't even know if anything significant happened in that year. I know it was shortly after the Civil War. I don't know when exactly Abraham Lincoln was shot. I would assume it's around that period, but I don't know. I just remember 1869 because it's a year, so it's easier to remember a date. And that's the code, so I figured we would go ahead and wait until I had that to go in there. There's not anything super revealing or game-breaking or spoilerific in that room, but still, I didn't want to... We cheesed the system a little bit in the first episode by finding Life Pod 3 before they wanted me to. So, you know, I figured we already cheesed the game once. We can avoid doing that again. VR Sweet Log.
Integrating new PDA data.
Okay. I've read that one before. It's kind of funny. I recommend you would pause and read that one. Actually, it's pretty funny. So, there's little tiny fish in here that I almost forgot about. There are these little fish called bleeders, and they latch onto your arm, and they start sucking on your blood. I'm still technically swimming, which kind of sucks. There we go. Just want to get rid of all this fire so I don't step in it on accident or something. There. Alright. If we head over here... Oh, man! See, on my other save file, this wasn't here. This should have been here, but it wasn't. Cyclops, Engine Efficiency Module.
At maximum tolerable level.
So, we are in the engine room now with their nuclear reactors, and we have to repair all of these leaks that are around the place so that we don't ruin the planet. So we have nine breaches to go. Now, unfortunately, as you're swimming around in this water here, you're going to have little bleeders coming after you. So have your knife handy. And do I have a med kit on me? I have one. I know where there's at least one more I can run back and grab, which I might have to. And they'll just come right up while you're repairing this stuff and grab onto your arm. And they're a real pain. They don't hurt that bad, but if you get enough of them in a row, they'll start to add up. Let's see, look for the sparks. We kind of give them away. Kind of looking at where I'm going to go next, but I want to see if there's any on the other side of this one. Waiting for a bleeder to come and get me. But I don't see. Oh, there they are. Yep, here comes one right now, I think. You'll know when they get on you. It's very obvious. It's not like a secret. They aren't very sneaky. Thankfully, they're also easy to kill. Whoa! Yeah. Jerk. There you go. And when they kind of stop moving like that, you've got it. Come here. Ah! Yes, one little knife swipe and they're dead. Ah! Jerk. Let's go ahead and get a scan on these guys now that they're dead. Bleeder. Simple parasitic organism. Inconvenient and unhygienic. Inconvenient indeed. And you can see, they don't hurt that bad, but they're just annoying. Especially when you're trying to get something done. You can bash them off with anything that's in your hand if your knife isn't handy. Just keep mashing right trigger. So I'll demonstrate. You can bash them off like this, but it's nowhere near as effective. And he got away too. He didn't even die. So it's best to just have a knife on you. That one did twice as much damage as the other 3 before it did on their own, so. Got 2 more breaches. And I know that there's... Okay, they're right there. Both of them are right there. Awesome. We only have a little bit more of exploring to do. And then, of course, we're going to go back and open up that other room with the 1869 code. Ta-da!
Drive core breach sealed. Radiation levels decreasing.
Yay! So that will actually also reduce the radiation levels around the area. So after a few in-game days, we'll be able to swim around the Aurora without needing the radiation suit at all. So in a few in-game days, the radiation suit will actually be basically useless. Because as far as I remember, there's no other point in the game where you need the radiation suit for a specific area. So, yeah. Transgov profile, Altera Corporation. Whoa, okay. Let's see. I'll go ahead and scroll through this. Pause and read if you like. And I think sometimes you can find Cyclops engine fragments in here, like inside these boxes. Sometimes, but it might be the fault of the resource bug that is keeping that from happening right now. Let's open up this crate, another nutrient block. I like to keep nutrient blocks and big sources of water on board the Cyclops at all times. Ow! Jeez, I overjumped. I jumped a little too far. Just to have them on hand. Water. Okay, I don't need that much water. I have the space for it, so. We're going to have a very good way of making water shortly. So, uh-oh. Where do I want to go? Oh, this way. Uh-huh. And then to get up here... Uh-oh. Now this is kind of a weird thing. So on this side, if you came in from this side, you can just press the button and open the door. But if you came in from this side, you actually need a code to get through that door, which they give you up here, but still. So this is another spot where...
Are running on local reserve power, unable to remotely download black box data.
So no matter which way you came in from the Aurora, and we'll find another way out or in over here in just a second, but either way, you're going to need the propulsion cannon to get through this, because from this side, I don't think you can really finagle it. Maybe you could, but I don't know. It'd just be a lot easier to bring a propulsion cannon, and it's a good thing to have anyways. It's useful for other stuff too. So here's another PDA, Aurora engineering drone, which I think does have. Yeah, here we go.
Exiting sleep mode. Loading voice recognition. Engineer Barclay and Chief Technology Officer you identified.
Drone, get me a propulsion cannon.
Repulsion cannon retrieved.
Hey, Berkeley. Install that circuit box with that repulsion cannon and you'll punch a hole in the cargo bay.
Damn it, drone, I said propulsion, not repulsion. Recalibrate sensors.
Sensors recalibrated.
Sensors aren't the problem. I tweak the program. It's like you now. It doesn't like being told what to do.
Drone, I know...
His name's Albert now.
Albert, I know it's not your fault, but it would really help me do my job if you'd bring me what I asked for. Thanks for your time.
Propulsion cannon retrieved.
Thank you. Now go away.
Entering hibernation mode.
Boss, this hobby of yours isn't making my job any easier. Or safer.
Maybe so, but it's all that's stopping me from being so bored I take a spacewalk in my skivvies.
Altera launches the Aurora.
PTA data.
And you can pause and read that if you like. And notes to self.
Integrating new PTA
Cargo bay
data.
code 1454. And that is what you'd need to get through that door down there if you came in from this side. Well, how can you come in from this side? Well, right over here. Let's see, another battery. I will always take more batteries. Always. First aid. Let's use the one I got just so I can top off on health. And I'll take that one. There we go. Ah! Freaking cave crawler. Nope. Leave me alone. Get out of here. Whoa, okay. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, look, a battery. Almost launched a spike rate with a battery off the edge. Oh. Ah! It's a little heavy for the propulsion cannon to launch effectively. I was going to try and shoot it at the cave crawler. Use it as a weapon. Yeah. Okay. Well, successful raid on the Aurora. So we're back outside. We've pretty much covered everything. Let me, I'll head back to that one door that we didn't get through. And then that will be it, I think, for the Aurora for now. There's one more room that we're going to wait for. I don't remember the code, but even if I did, I would absolutely wait for the code to come legitimately, because it's kind of a big deal. So, yeah, I don't want to... That would be a little too spoilerific if I let myself in there right now. Ah, and now you can see, yeah, here's what we would need a code to get through this door from this side. But I'll go back to that room, we'll get in there, and we'll see what's up with that, and then we'll be done with the Aurora. So since we're almost there, a couple things popped into my mind. First of all, you can use a propulsion cannon to clear this stuff out if you want, but you can jump over it pretty easily. Second of all, I don't think I pointed out, but when we were going through that hallway that's on the other side of this wall, we found a room that has like some broken Seamoth parts in it, and I picked something up out of the console. That was actually a Seamoth depth module, which I have here. This will, a Mark 1 specifically, that will allow us to go down to 300 meters with the Seamoth, which is very, very, very useful. An extra, you'd be amazed how many instances an extra 100 meters really helps out. So, but now we get to be in here. We're going to scan these things that we don't have. And then there's a PDA for us to grab as well. Double bed.
Acquired.
There we go. And a PDA. Responsible Autonomous Relationships.
PTA data.
Okay. There we go. Arcade Gorge toy. Alright. And I think we have this poster, right? Do we have two of the same posters now? Yeah, we do. Okay, so we'll drop one. I don't need both of those. And I guess I could take the hat, but yeah. First aid. Yeah, we'll leave the hat. Alright, well, we are out of here. Posters are easier to put up because they don't take up space. They're on the wall, and it's like, it's fine, it's not a problem, you know. The hats, they'd either have to go on the floor, or on a desk, or on something like that, and I just can't be bothered to waste precious titanium, well, now precious titanium, on that. So, but anyways, that is it for the Aurora, and I think that's about it for this episode of Subnautica. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed, and as always, I hope to see you all in the next one.